situations happen. Tell me how you feel about it. Let's talk about it. Topics of discussion. Tell me what's your view. And let's talk about it. We gon' rock the truth. Or absolutely nothing. Rock true. Conversations fuel the mind. They current and they right on time.
Grand Day Royals, and welcome to RockTruthRadio. I am your host, SelenaKay, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth are absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth before your very eyes is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We're going to jump right on into this because we got one heck of a show today. So let's talk about our sponsors. Hello. You guys know that we are officially sponsored by none other than Healthy in Space. Healthy in Space. They are located at 6004 Broadway in Maryville, Indiana. Get your herbs. Get your sea moss.
Come on.
Get your tinctures.
Come on.
Get your skincare.
Come on.
Get your vitamins and so much more. They are open 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. All things healthy in one space. And then they have daily savings. Daily savings. Enjoy 10% off Men's Health Mondays, Tea Time Tuesdays, Women's Health Wednesdays, tinctures and tonics on Thursdays, Free Radical Fridays, as well as Skin Care Saturdays. And King.
You know how it goes.
King.
Come on.
If you mention Rock Truth, if you mention Rock Truth Radio, if you mention your girl SelenaKay, get an additional 10% off of your product.
Another 10. That's 20%.
Yeah, that's 20 now.
That's 20.
That's 20 now. You mathing.
I'm trying to tell you.
Math.
It's math.
Yeah, King, yeah. So shout out to Healthy in Space. Shout out to Deontay Glover, another Black-owned business in our community, making sure that we have the health, which is the wealth that we need. Shout out to NutraHub in the building. Shout out Mike. They are now open in Maryville, or rather it's a grand opening for him. 536 East 81st Avenue in Maryville, Indiana. They are open Monday through Fridays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. They are open on Saturday and even today, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And they even have a special today on their teas, $5 on their teas on Sundays. So hit them up if you're in that area.
Okay.
King.
What
you know what? King. Listen,
what you gonna say, girl? Let me know something.
If they mention Rock
again,
if they mention Rock,
you know God is good on Sunday.
If they mention that girl SelenaKay,
Come
get
on.
10% off of your shakes and your teas. I'm telling you, get 10% off of your products. All you gotta do is say me. That's
We're
it.
trying to help y'all save money.
I'm trying to help you save. I promise you I am. Listen, connect you with this community and save in this community. Hello?
There it is.
All right, guys. So we also have Oasis Place Banquet Hall, class reunions, vendor events, quinceañeras, fashion shows, weddings, birthday parties, retirement parties, baby showers, and so much more. Guys, if you're looking for this place, after we talk to David Lewis and you're not making any emotional spending decisions.
Oh, I like that.
You can celebrate at the Oasis Place. Hit up Reese, 6220 Broadway. Got it. In Maryville, Indiana. Call her today. Let her help you celebrate that moment in elegance. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Oasis Banquet Hall. Then we have none other than our own Louise Terry, our own credit advisor.
Come on now.
If your credit score begins with a 3, a 4, a 5, or 6, let her help you. She will dispute late payments, credit cards, hospital bills, collections, bankruptcies, and so much more. So if you are ready, message I'm ready for more information in her DM on Facebook. If you guys are in the Gary, Indiana area on Thursdays, yo, you looking for something to do? Go to Tony Grown Folks Stepping Class. It is located at the Hudson and Campbell 455 Massachusetts Street, 7 to 9, and it's only $10. And you do not need a partner, so don't feel like pressurous.
There you go. There it is. You can step by yourself.
Listen, what? In the name of love. By yourself. Like, it'll take nobody else but you. So, yes, if you are in the area, shout out to Tony. Grown folks doing grand things in our community as well. Again, 7 to 9 p.m. on Thursdays, $10. And no partner is required. Listen, we got another thing that's happening with the VAB. Shout out to the VAB Studios.
Shout out to the VAB.
Shout out to the VAB Studios, which include Mr. V&O himself, Ron Reed.
Yes.
My illustrious.
I love that. That is beautiful.
None other than life coach Jeff with Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, myself, RockTruth Radio, and then Smooch Wallace.
Who is Smooch
Wallace? Who is Smooch Wallace? You gotta know who Smooch Wallace is. And if you do not, you need to go to all of the streaming platforms, put his name in, find, because this is someone Smooch, find No Rush.
Thank you.
Bad featuring No Rush with Smooch. Yo, in the building. It's hot. It's the hottest thing going on in the summer. So go ahead and download that, stream that, and you'll know who Smooch Wallace is in this building. But guess what? We got some things that we'll be doing. What's going on, Chris? We got some things that we'll be doing with Shondell again.
Yes.
Shondell
circling
again.
back,
Shout
baby.
out to Shondell. He has an appreciation coming up, celebrating his legacy, celebrating his life. Many prayers to you, brother. Let's go ahead and just run a commercial. Hold it. Okay, now.
Chosen Enterprise presents Shondell's Appreciation Bash and King KC Birthday Bash with performances by Mario Barr, Dip the Realist, Mealman, Dom Da Vinci, C-Ball, Smooch, The General, Striker X, Key Lyrics, Rick McGee, Lisa Blair, and Raw Radio will be broadcasting live and is hosted by Trader Chocolate Jock and The Vibe. DJ Sluggo will be mixing live Sunday, August 25th at Simeon Alumni Hall, 820 West 89th Street of 89th and Halsted, 6 p.m. to midnight. Is sponsored by 4835 Studios, Chicago home of Chicken and Waffles, 1 hour heating and air conditioning of Hazel Crest.
Listen, hey.
Come on.
If you want tickets, be there, be in the building. Just to show love and appreciation for this brother, this young brother, and what he's been doing in our community.
Yes. Definitely.
Especially with radio, you know what I mean? We're in radio, we're in, the podcasting, or just, highlighting other people of grand talent in our community. So we want to, be there, show love for Shondell and his contributions. And then because it's a vibe event. It's a vibe. It's a vibe event. Baby. It's definitely going to be a vibe. So we're excited to be there. Are you excited, King?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We're going to get it in. We're going to get these interviews in.
That's it.
And when I was listening to that thing, it said hosted by Trader Chocolate.
You heard that?
I heard that. Did you catch that?
I caught it.
So I'm like, okay, interviews and hosting, baby. What? This is what the Vibe Studio do, baby.
This is what the Vibe Studios do, boo.
Come on now. I'm not going to do it because I got my own thing I can make the announcement on. This man's show.
That's it.
This man's show. Go ahead, girl. Just do your thing.
I definitely wanted to include him in that.
I'm trying to tell you because I'm going to get excited.
We have an amazing announcement to make about halfway through the hour. We'll talk about it in just a second. But hey, I got a guest today.
Come on.
I have a guest today. I met this queen a few years ago back when we were actually just starting RockTruthRadio. And our very first major event we did with the Black Community Connection was the Juneteenth event. And man, it was something. We got to meet new people in our community, influential people in our community, and it gave us that catalyst that we needed to kind of like just take off and be official. So we thank you for that, Queen. Let's go ahead and bring her to the screen. None other than Miss Kim J. What's going on, Queen?
Good morning.
How are you today?
My allergies are a little, but I'm great. Other than that, so
Come in a little bit more to the mic a little bit.
okay.
Speaking to the mic, Carolyn. No. Queen, tell us about yourself, and then also tell us about the Black Community Connection and the significance behind the building of that platform.
Yes. Well, I'm Kim Johnson. I'm from Gary, Indiana. That's my hometown.
Woo!
I live in Maryville, which is South Gary.
You know what
there
it
you
is.
Go, right?
You know what it is.
So let's not play.
Okay.
But no, so actually, I came up with the group. Initially, we called it NWI Black Community Connection. And what happened was it was during I Can't Breathe. I can't remember his name right now.
I know who you're talking about. Who couldn't breathe?
Mm-hmm.
I know who you're talking about. The heavyset guy.
Yeah.
With the
That was in New York when the brother had to was outside
Right.
selling the cigarettes.
Yeah, the DVDs or something.
DVDs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so it was an uproar in like really all over the world. It was an uproar. And there's a group in Maryville community group. And I was going through the comments and I got mad. And I'm like, y'all don't understand the Black people's plight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we're trying to explain what we're going through.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like after all this time, why are we still explaining who we are?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know? So I was in Florida. I'll never forget it. And and I said, you know what? I'm gonna create my own group. And so that was in May of 2020.
Okay.
And it just came to me, NWI Black Community Connection. And so it just grew.
Oh my God, did it grow?
Grew. That first year, it grew. I never even knew about Juneteenth.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know about Juneteenth.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Until I started that group.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, we gotta do it. We gotta have a celebration. I'm all in, right?
Definitely.
And so we got the Juneteenth event together in like it was less than 3 weeks.
Had to.
And we had a nice turnout.
Yep.
I remember somebody from RockTrue reached out and was like, who is this? Somebody trying to scam me? You know?
Oh man.
It was me.
Yeah. So at the time, I'm like, Selena, who is that? You know, is this about a church? You know, I don't even
Right.
RockTrue church, what they doing? You know? So anyway, but I think I looked at your page or something, and I don't know, a little still voice said, it's okay.
Yeah.
She's okay, Kim.
Yeah.
And then
Once again, God is good.
He is. Don't validate me,
you know,
King.
yeah. So I think I reached out to you. You came out and we had a great time.
We did.
Great
Listen.
Great event. And so since then we just been rolling. And this morning it actually came to me.
What?
Like anything that with Black Community Connected I've done first, you've been there.
Yep.
When I had the first Martin Luther King event.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes.
I came to the restaurant.
Yep.
And that's the first time I met Kelvin.
Kelvin. We had the corn. The corn.
Baby.
The corn in the cup.
Baby. I came in there and I felt like, man, this is my brother and my sister.
Man.
Like,
For real. No, for real.
Like Kelvin.
Man.
I felt like I had known him my whole life.
I felt the same way. Like I knew, and I had just met him.
I met you 5 minutes ago.
Listen, what?
He was just, man, he was that dude.
He was.
You know?
Okay.
So you guys jumped in.
Yeah.
You did the I don't know what it's called, the sign that we have be a Black community.
Yeah.
And you guys came out, had popcorn.
Yeah, we did.
You know,
it was nice.
So
it was really nice.
Every first
just
event,
about like she said every first event. Wow.
Major event.
Wow.
That Black Community Connection had and it hit me this morning.
Wow.
I said, oh. Okay.
Wow. Everyone. That's crazy.
You actually knew more of her than what you thought.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's been a journey. It's been what we had 4 years. It's been a journey. It really has. And to just, I mean, Queen, to just work with you, to work with somebody of your caliber, like this has been an amazing. I know you laugh, but now I guess, hey, know who you are. You know what I mean?
True,
Because
true.
that group. Now it grew. The last time I had did a double look at the group, you guys were at 11K.
Yeah.
I went back, I think maybe a few weeks ago, you guys were at 41K
Oh,
in
wow.
this group.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in this area.
And this in this area.
That's something.
Yeah. And to be honest, and if we've created not personally creative, but we've helped a lot of people to create their business, to grow their business.
Yeah.
And I really didn't even know it was like a big deal until people like, man, that group helped me do this.
Yeah.
That group helped me do that. I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that,
Yeah.
we're still here.
That's it. Yes.
And I just felt like at the height of the group,
Yeah.
which was 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
my dad got sick.
Yep.
Okay.
And I was like, Black community who?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was done with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that transition, when transitions get to transitioning,
Mhm.
Girl, you better say that.
Mhm.
It do,
Mhm.
don't it?
like what?
I'm talking about it. Get the transitioning. What? Okay, do your job then.
I wasn't doing.
She was fighting. She had to do something. She was swinging out here.
I'm done.
Right.
So with that transition, not only my father leaving, a lot of things in my life,
Yeah.
left,
Yeah.
needed to go.
Yeah, Queen. Oh, nothing but a storm.
Yeah. And
Ugh.
it was just like, okay, what is this?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just want to be in a bubble by myself.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that
I
feeling.
don't want to be bothered.
Mhm.
And then somehow the Lord was like, oh, you're going to be bothered
I know that's right.
Hey.
because I'm calling you.
Yeah.
I'm like, for what? I'm done.
She said, for what?
What you want me to do?
Right.
I did what I wanted to do.
I know that's Queen. Huge words.
I did what
Yeah.
I wanted
Huge
to do.
Mhm.
words.
I
It
didn't want
is.
to do nothing else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Huge
He said,
words.
okay, just sit on down
Yeah.
on that bench for a minute.
Yeah. Don't worry about
But
it.
watch me work.
Yeah. Because you coming back in the game.
Mhm.
I'm done.
You coming back in the game.
I'm done. I'm gonna stay at home. I made me a little garden,
I
Oh,
love
she
it.
was
I
ready.
love
You
it.
had, you had laid out a foundation.
Right.
She said, I got
She was gonna come for
exactly
me.
for me. She said, I got a garden.
Right.
I got these gloves. We gonna prune some stuff. We gonna
Right.
clip here, clip there, and I'm good.
I was start making my own body butters.
Oh, see, okay.
Speaking of which, she talked about the different businesses that were recreated outside of the Black Community Connection, but she didn't mention hers. Hold on, no, I get all this whipped. This is whipped.
Oh, that's whipped.
This is whipped.
Oh, we like
This is
whip.
whipped. This is whipped. I don't know which camera. This is whipped. And so we're gonna try this together. You want to
Oh, we're
try
gonna
this
try
with
this
me?
together. Girl, you
Yes,
ain't got
King.
it. Hold on, I got
First of
rings
all,
on.
can we talk about the smell on this
I
joint?
smell it from here.
Okay, so the smell is absolutely amazing. Queen, can you describe what it is that we have, this product, while we're going to go ahead
Yes,
and try
please.
it?
So that is mango. I had it. It's mango, and
Let's not talk about what this
What
really
is this I
is.
felt? No.
Let's not.
You got the land of milk and honey right in our hands. The land of milk and honey, Jesus.
stop.
We just crossed the Jordan.
I'm
Do
trying
you?
to tell you. Whoa. When you talk about glow and shine.
And so actually, I found out that mango or like citrus is a insect repellent.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, say that again for the people so they hear you on the airwaves.
Mango or citrus smells. It's an insect repellent.
Mm.
Yeah. So I needed that when I'm in my garden working.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
See,
Remember,
you
she
was-
got that
once
garden.
Again, laying the
She got
foundation.
that garden.
Laying the foundation.
Yeah, for me.
For you.
Which I thought.
Listen.
I thought it was all about me. Okay.
Oh, we see.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was in that class. I was in that class. No, I was in that class.
Okay. I think
yeah.
I did graduated. Okay. I graduated.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Yo. That's
This
what
is
it
glow, baby.
This is nice. Very
This
moisturizing.
is glow, baby.
You don't need much,
You
Jesus.
don't need.
don't
No,
need a
you
lot.
do
No.
You
not.
don't need
And
much.
oh my
Unless you want to shine,
God.
shine.
Unless you want to shine.
Unless you want to shine,
There you go.
shine.
Y'all,
Listen.
y'all ladies, put that on your legs, your
That's right.
arms,
Your
and all
feet.
that. Your feet. There
Hello,
it is. There it
your
is.
feet.
Your feet.
Girl, where
Definitely.
can we get this? Where can we order it? How much is your products?
Okay, so that is only $10. So what I'm doing is I've rebranded again.
Okay.
Just because I want the appeal to be nice. I want it to be affordable for the people.
Yeah.
And so that particular container is only gonna be $10.
Oh, I love
And
it.
so
Okay.
they can reach out to me. We have different scents.
Mhm.
I did a bond number 9 scent.
Ooh, okay.
For men and women. I also have Lovely Red. It's from Bath and Body Works. So if you love the Lovely Red scent,
Yeah.
I have it in a body butter.
Ooh.
And it smells absolutely delicious. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
God.
talking about.
it's all coming together. So I've been, for 2 years, I just kind of been in like a hiatus.
Yeah.
Trying to pop out, but I wasn't healed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I teach.
And so I was saying the wrong things.
Yeah. Yeah.
About people.
Yeah, Queen.
places
I
and things.
got you. Yeah.
And so
Yep.
one day they were asking me about something.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, well, no, because she.
Yeah.
And it was somehow I heard myself.
Oh, come on, Queen. Teach.
And I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yep.
I don't like the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, come on,
No.
Queen. Teach.
So I need to heal.
Yes.
Like for real.
No, for real. No,
I'm
for
like,
real.
But I ain't going to therapy.
That's always the first thing we say. That might be part of the solution, but we don't want therapy, Jesus. We don't want it.
Lord, I need a counselor.
I ain't going to therapy. I'm just gonna sit at home and then I ain't gotta talk to nobody.
I'm gonna wrestle with it within me.
But you still gotta talk to you. And that's the thing, like you said, I didn't like how I heard me.
Yeah.
So I still gotta deal with her who ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay at home. I ain't going live.
Right.
I ain't going to no events. Don't invite me. I tried, but something was like, girl, you was not ready. Sit down.
Sit down.
I'm with you. I feel it.
So I was at home and I was with one of my friends and he was talking about the rapture. I said, the rapture? Boy, what? I forgot all about it, okay?
The rapture.
So, I mean, this is a true story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And so now let me go back. So when my dad, when he was transitioning, I heard the Lord say, in my mess, your purpose is going to begin now. And I'm like, what that mean? I'm finna heal my daddy. I thought that no, ma'am.
Yeah.
I know it's still about you.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, all about me, okay? So I was so he was singing this song. Holiness it's an old song. Holiness without which no man shall see the Lord. I said, is that me?
Oh, see?
Try to see where I am.
That's right.
Am
She
I
tried
in
to
or
feel
out?
it. There it is.
In or out?
That's the way I'm going to hell. I'm just
I love, but I love these revelations.
Like,
I love these
question.
revelations that people have because it's real talk. Because when God hits you, he ain't gonna just hit
Right.
you. He smack you in the
I
face.
swear.
He said, well, psh.
Where that sandal at? You get that sandal on
I'm
the
trying
back
to
of the
tell
neck.
you.
Yeah.
And you was listening. You heard him.
I said, what the hell? That ain't cute.
She said that ain't cute.
He said, hell ain't for me. I need to high step with Jesus.
Now, I love going to the island and stuff like that. But hell,
Nah.
are you telling me I ain't holy? Wait.
Mm-mm.
You know you ain't holy. I said, okay, well, let me start going to church. Lord. Let me try.
Let me get right. Let me get this get right while it's in front of me.
Get on that side.
Okay. This is a transition you was talking about.
Right.
This is purpose.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, I joined. I started going to a church. I joined a church, and I hadn't been to church
Yeah.
in years. And I'm like, I grew up in the church my whole life. Like, what happened? I became my own God in a sense, because, when you have gifts and talents And it's just a natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then you think that you're the creator
Yes, ma'am.
of whatever it is.
ma'am.
That's
teach.
what-
And you
Come on.
think that you're coming up
Yep.
with these ideas and
Good
you're
luck.
doing this
Mhm.
and you're doing that. And
Come on.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because if it weren't for me, honey, you
Come on.
wouldn't have.
Teach.
That was my attitude.
Teach,
That was my
sis.
posture,
Teach,
you know,
sis.
Okay.
but not, out of
Woo!
ignorance. Out of ignorance, right?
Mm.
And so pride,
Yeah, root the ball.
you know,
right.
just it
Yeah.
just built up,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't even really know how, but it
Mm.
happened. So anyway, just going to church, and the pastor, he started talking about forgiveness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Where does
Yeah.
this fall with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
said, that I said, well, I done forgave him. I ain't got, I'm good.
You
Oh,
can
you
tell.
said-
You can
you
tell
said-
all that. Did
She
you see
said
her
that a little too
shoulders?
quick.
I'm
Her
good.
shoulders, her head, her neck,
Everything.
everything was
good.
saying, no, you're not.
No, no, we are not good.
He must have felt it on the pulpit because he was like, when you cannot go in front of people and be the same way that you are, who your natural,
Yep.
your natural
Well.
state,
Yep.
and if you can't pray for them,
Yep.
you have not forgiven them,
Nope.
Kim. I mean, he might as well say Kim. He might as well say
There you go.
Kim.
my pastor is Frederick E. Ward, and I mean, he has, and I'm like, okay. I gotta pray for them Negroes
Right.
too. Can I say? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Girl,
like,
we rock
people
you.
too, and I'm like, but Lord, they
And he like, yeah, but
and you see what, and you know how I was right. Like
Yeah.
everything that I do,
Yeah.
I honestly come from a pure place.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I honestly do.
Yeah.
And so, but it wasn't a God place,
Teach, queen.
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
No,
No,
it
that
makes a lot of
So he
sense.
brought
That
me
makes
out
sense.
of my eye
Yeah.
and to he was
Yes.
bringing me into a God place.
Yes.
Everything that I do,
Definitely.
it has to be for the kingdom.
Yes,
Not for
queen.
Kim.
Come on.
You got the K.
Right, you got the K right.
the
You got
Ks
the K
right.
right.
Okay,
I
yeah,
even
there
seen
you
your
go.
thing. I saw your thing on Facebook that said KQJ. I said, come on with it. They got to be a shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got the king
Yeah.
right, the queen
Yeah.
right, the jack right. But
Come on.
Mm. Mm.
it's for the kingdom.
Okay. It's for the kingdom.
Yeah, it is. That's it. I love these revelations. How he just dropped them on you.
Because they
And I
was
love your,
dropped on me.
I love your,
They was
and I
dropped on
love
me.
your real responses.
I love it. I swear. I
like-
swear.
All right. Let me let this sit in again.
Uh-huh.
That was month 1, probably. You know?
Oh, okay. You on fast track too. So you're okay. So you brilliant. So you okay? You a fast learner, and he ain't playing with you. Okay,
He ain't playing.
all right.
No
I be looking
progression.
for other people that be in my
Yeah,
class. Like,
yeah. And I'm just like, wow. And so then I knew. So if I would hear a person's name, it would just,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
You can
Okay.
feel
I
it,
said,
so
it's
you
still
know it.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Lord,
truth.
Okay, Kim can't do it.
yeah,
You know, Lord, can you really help me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you really
Teach.
like help
Yeah.
me? Oh wait, I'm a mess.
We don't like to say we a mess.
Come on, no, we
My
don't.
daddy didn't tell me I
We
was a mess.
don't.
I could call my daddy, and my daddy be like, "Girl,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
daughter, this, that," and he
Yeah.
would tell me from an earthly perspective.
Yeah, teach.
Okay.
So I'm like, he's like, "Well, Kim, you don't have an earthly father anymore." Okay,
Come on now.
I'm your heavenly father.
Yeah,
And so the way I'm gonna teach you
Yep.
is gonna be totally different from Joe Johnson.
yeah.
Yes, Lord.
And I'm like, you see these tears? You see these pouts? That don't work. I
yeah,
don't care about your tears, girl.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
Nope,
care about
he's not
you.
moved.
I'm not.
He's not moved by
That-
tears.
I understand,
Mhm.
and I know you need to be go back in the womb.
That's it. Correct it.
Be
need to
reborn again.
corrected.
Be
yeah,
reborn.
like
reborn again.
yeah.
And your
Yes.
mind, like my whole everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to be reborn, and so I had to just pull away from a lot
Mhm.
to allow God to, renew my mind, my
Yeah.
body, my strength, my abilities.
Yeah.
And then just really letting me know, okay, so right, I know you're a creator, right,
Mhm.
Kim,
Mhm.
but you know where it came from,
Mhm.
and the reason why you're not lasting or things are happening to you.
Come on, Queen, you teach.
It's really happening for you. I know you
Mhm.
still think it's happening to you, but I'm trying to get you to see that I gave you every
That's it.
idea,
Mm-hmm.
every thought.
That's it.
So I give you a little bit, you run on with it.
Come on.
Because you know what to do, right?
Yeah.
You know what people to contact. You know all that,
Come
right?
on. Right. Right.
I wait.
I already know, Kim. I already know.
Uh-huh.
You got it, right?
I remember
true.
that. Remember you.
You got it. I let you
it's
drive for a
right?
little bit.
It's all you, right? You doing it,
You
right?
let me drive for a long time,
What?
Oh,
though.
he did. He let you drive.
damaging?
He let you drive
Which is
long enough.
damaging. It's like on Cat in the Hat when he was like, let the 12-year-old drive. Why would you let me drive this car? You knew we was crashing, bro.
I know, right?
Until it went bad.
Until it went bad. It was all smooth. You had no bumps in the road. You had nothing until it was smooth. I understand.
Oh my God. Oh
I
my God.
understand.
We got to definitely take a quick break real quick. If you can hit those cameras. And before I get out of here, listen, guys, I'm like a Jamaican. Hey, man, got to go to work. We are going to talk about real quick an event that is coming up. Yep, go ahead, switch out, Queen. Yep.
Take these off too.
Yes, Queen. Yep, you switching over. An event that is coming up in August, an August event that is, in a sense, new to our area. Me and Miss Kim was talking about it, and it's crazy because somebody else was saying the same thing when she hit me up, and I'm sitting here like, yo, hey, this is an amazing idea. So, Queen, I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk about it while I bring up the ad. So, give us a little bit of background on the event that is coming to August.
Yes. So, like I said, I've well, you can't give God nothing, but I have actually, got back in my rightful place, and which is serving the King. And so with that being, it just fell in my spirit. He put it in my spirit.
Queen, come on.
Do a gospel karaoke.
Ooh-wee.
Start doing gospel events.
Mm-hmm.
You did all that stuff for you had Juneteenth.
Come on. Come on, sis.
So
come
what
on,
you stand
sis.
for now?
Come
what
on.
You stand for now? So I said, okay. I said, well, all right, Lord. Because I did start running off, and then I said, oh no, pull back. Okay, Lord, what is it that you want me to do? How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to roll this out?
Yeah.
How we doing this?
Yeah.
And Selena fell in my spirit.
Oh Lord Jesus.
RockTrue. I said, huh? Okay, you want me?
Yeah.
I reached out to you, and then we just went from there.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times when you are in the church or you really don't have any outlets to go and have fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Have fun. Like I like to laugh, have fun, and all that, and not just in church.
Yeah.
So I just thought that having an event that was kingdom based, gospel karaoke. You got those who think they can sing.
Come on.
Those can't
Come on.
sing.
Come on.
They want to lead this particular
right.
song.
Never get the chance.
Right, never get the chance.
Like she always sing that song.
Right.
Like, can I get in on that?
I thought this was my Sunday.
Right.
Baby, come on down to gospel karaoke.
Come on.
We want to hear those vocals.
Yes, you can sing it at gospel karaoke, Queen. I feel you. I know. I've been in church. I've been in the choir.
Yes.
I've been like, hey, can I sing?
No, Sam.
Can I? So nobody sing this. Okay, y'all gonna get it to her. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, singing it at gospel karaoke. Go.
Come on to gospel karaoke.
Yeah.
Have a grand time.
Yes.
A kingdom time.
Yes.
Where you can fellowship with other people. And we're gonna have vendors, of course,
Yes.
where we can see some of the entrepreneurs and businesses that we have in Northwest Indiana.
Yes, I love this. I love this, guys. It's only going to be $15. You know what I mean? Come on, that's simple. You got food that's going to be there. We have a performance that's going to be there for you. Drinks, raffles. You can win stuff. Come out and win stuff. Have a grand time in the kingdom. Because I love what you're saying. What you're showing us is that it's more to it than us coming together, coming to a place of worship, a place of prayer, a place of learning. There's also some fun, some culture that we have. You good? I saw it. some fun, some culture that we have in our area, and we want to represent it to you, because it's not us. We are totally in recognition.
But if
this
we
ain't
want
us,
to be
go ahead.
honest, is that because a lot of times that's how church people, kingdom people, flip it to the club.
Yeah, that is.
This because there's no other outlet, so your places where, quote unquote, you should not be, which kind of taints you a little bit, because it's in your spirit.
Yeah, you have to be cultured to grow back into those environments and serve, and not allow those environments to take over you and who you are. Right. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because it's more people. I found more people out there than in these religious settings. But my job was to be, not to conform to them, but to be light in that dark area.
See, I was one of them. I conform to all of it, okay? I was conforming.
You infiltrating. You were just simply infiltrating.
They had all these lights and glitter over it. Like, hey, Kingdom what?
What? Cash Money still taking over for the 900. I got to get out here.
Shake it like
I
a
got
shake
it. What?
salt shaker.
I gotta get out here. I'll be trying to be like Kingdom Mary Kennedy. Remember SelenaKay?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody tell me something.
But for those who just want to have some good Kingdom entertainment outside of the church, we're just going to present that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So come out August 25th, man. There'll be more details available. If you looking to be a vendor for this event, hit up Miss Kim in her inbox on Facebook. Hit up the Black Community Connection on Facebook as well in the inbox, and just let them know you would like to be a vendor for this event. This is going to be monumental, and then it's just going to grow. We're going to take this and we're just going to grow it monthly. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just give people an outlet, because we do need a outlet. We need to have fun.
And you can also hit up RockTrue.
Come on,
Mary Selena.
Yeah, you can.
Stop playing.
She threw me right in. She threw me in. She watched me throw her in.
That's right. That's right. Tag team. Tag team. It's not a one-woman show.
Come on, Queen. And I'm honored. I'm honored to be a part of this. I'm honored
because you've been building the kingdom for a long time.
My Queen. Oh God.
RockTruth, when I wasn't even trying to hear the truth.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. I'm like, what is Mary? What is she talking?
Ooh.
Girl, I'm over here doing. But I'm just saying, you've been out here a long time rocking truth for the kingdom, not for Mary, for the kingdom. And so I appreciate you,
my queen,
for just being here, regardless of whatever you going through.
Oh,
the backlashes, whatever you got going on.
It's a grow through, Queen.
Because people be people.
Come on,
here,
Queen.
Okay?
You already know if the transitioning, people is peopling.
Yeah. But you're still standing in truth.
Thank you, Queen.
And you still rocking truth.
Thank you, Queen.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. No, I appreciate you. Like I gotta go to work. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But I'm definitely bringing you back on. I want to finish just the part 2 of this and the story of kingdom progression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where he's taking you, where he's sending you, where he's taking me, where he's sending us. Like,
where he's sending
us.
So
I got to do you.
Okay.
All right, guys. Jeff is going to get here in the spot. Don't forget, I'm going to put the flyer up real quick, and I will see you guys next week. And then we're bringing back Miss Kim so we can really grow in depth into kingdom development. Because, he will snatch you out. He will bring you back to him in such a way. And when you are brilliant, when he know that you are a mature vessel, you know what I mean? It ain't just about being or possessing wisdom. It is being a mature vessel. You can't be held accountable for what other people are doing, for what the immature do. What they doing over at the children's table, they throwing stuff. They look like they having fun. They don't got to worry about what fork is what fork. All that stuff. They just doing crazy stuff at the children's table. That's not for us.
Right. Yeah.
That's not for us. We've been called higher. And so just to discuss those things. So I bring you back. I love you, Queen. I thank you. I honor you. I can't wait to continue to work with you. And then whatever this event brings for the both of us, and most importantly, for him and for the kingdom, for his namesake solely. All right, guys. RockTruth, absolutely nothing. Come on, Jeff.
I want you to do your thing first.
Yes. Yeah, get more info.
Right.
I'll be tuned in.
Right. All right, we got to make different adjustments. It was short people sitting in the chair. It was short people sitting in the chair. All right. Oh, see, I got hit on the head. Jesus. We got a kiss on one end and smack on the other. That was the Lord trying to tell me to be quiet and not to joke. No, but I'm telling you, Queen, this has been very much of a blessing to have you out here. I love your realness through your transition and everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, this is what a lot of people I feel need to really see and need to hear, because this is what's missing, especially in the church, and especially just with men and women alike, when you got smacked in the face, Queen, you got smacked. And sometimes that's what people need.
Yeah.
But I love how you dealt with it and you took the time. You questioned, but in your questioning, you still wanted to hear from God.
Got to.
I'm telling you.
I have to, because
Yeah.
just realize, just if you look back when they, like, for real, all
Mhm.
the old sayings that I look back over my life, and I see where God that brought me from, just growing up hearing that all
Yeah.
the time. It's like, but
Exactly.
at 47,
Mhm.
to really take a look back.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Just look back and
Come
be
on.
like,
That's it.
oh wait, I gotta turn all the way around. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because he has really brought me a long way.
Yeah.
Even though, you hurt now, girl, but
Mhm.
okay, you got more to go. So wipe those little tears.
Come on.
Unbreak your heart,
Mhm.
and let's go.
And let's go.
Let's go.
I love it, girl. You
So
just hit the ground running with God.
yeah,
And like you, you said,
I have my days.
and you know what? Because we all have our days.
Yeah.
And I want to let people know that is normal. Y'all, that's normal and that's typical. We all have our days.
Yeah.
But when God knows that you have a sincere heart for him and you desire after him, it don't matter if you have a down day, because he's still going to be right there for you.
Right.
He's going to be right there to pick you back up.
Yeah.
So you can have a down day. You could be off.
Yeah.
God knows your heart with that girl.
Yeah.
Like he knows my heart would be a down.
That's right.
Because the only one who was made perfect was Jesus.
Was him.
You
exactly.
know?
You're right. You were absolutely
so he the example. As long as we strive to be the example, that's what we got.
That's what we can do.
That's the greatest foundation we have set upon us.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So don't beat yourself up for the bad day.
No, you know what? Actually, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't, but I just don't, sometimes you could be some people, I don't want to have that feel of like, oh, because I don't have it all together.
Definitely. I hear you.
I do not.
Yeah, I hear you. Because that's the thing. So many people think they do. I sat my wife down the other day and I was like, baby, I don't have it all together. She was like, well, you appear that you do. I'm here to tell you, I do not.
I don't.
I do not.
Yeah. Because sometimes you can have a revelation of a thing.
Come on. Yes, ma'am.
But you got to walk that thing out.
You do. You got to walk it out.
Daily. Like every hour though. Like, can I have this hour to, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Can a brother breathe? Can a sister breathe real quick?
And it's like, no. Because, that part.
Yes.
I want to bring out of you as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So our church was on a 21-day fast.
Okay.
And and so I was like, I was doing great. And then all this other stuff. And I'm like, nah.
Come on, say it, girl. Come on.
Okay, so it's still in there. That's what you're telling me. Okay, Lord. You know what? I mean, it's always a revelation. It's always a revelation.
Yes.
And then the desire, not for the things of God, the things, but to be more closer to him.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's my goal. Like, I want to totally walk in my purpose, my godly purpose.
There it is. I hear you.
And to do whatever it is that he wants me to do.
Come on.
So
that's it.
That's where I'm at.
Ooh, girl, I love it. I'm telling you, I love it, because I'm telling you, it's just something when God sits up here, he show you and he be like, look, like you said, it was about you.
It was about me.
And then you had that acceptance to know that now it's about God, yo.
It's not about you.
I'm trying to tell you, girl, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I know we're supposed to make a quick transition into talking about the youth, because this is our youth time to talk about it. Rock Truth Youth.
Yes.
So how do you feel about youth business and the things that you offer through your platform to reach them within the community?
Oh, so I have a 19-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I need a moment.
Yeah, I know. You need a moment. I understand.
So, the youth are different.
Very different.
And I was a foster parent as well for over 10 years.
Okay.
And so I put a pause on that. And so I'm reconsidering going back into it. But the youth are so different now, especially from when we were growing up. Their mindset is totally different. So they are advanced.
Very advanced. Oh, yeah.
But they think they know everything.
Very true. It's like once you get a little bit of the knowledge, they think that's the whole piece to the puzzle.
They think it's the whole piece. And then plus like with my son, he knows a lot of things that honestly I don't know or just leared. And
really?
I'm like, how do you know that at 19? I don't be letting them know. I don't let them know stuff. Like, but in my mind, I listen to him and I'm like, he's really right.
Yeah.
But he's not mature enough to do certain things that he wants to do.
Yeah.
So they still need a little guidance.
Exactly.
But I think, with the youth, they're very intelligent. They have way more resources, way more information now.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think that just with some guidance that they could create their own businesses at 16, 17, 18.
Come on.
You know, they really can, you know, teach them about credit, teach them about business credit.
Yes.
That's where it's at.
Business credit is where it's at. That's the sauce right there. Once you get the business credit, you are in the game.
You in the game.
You are in the game.
And so for us, this is stuff, excuse me, in our community that we're just finding out.
Definitely.
So if we can pass the information that we just found out
come on
down to the youth, we're going to create a powerful community.
Definitely.
You know, the community would be very powerful if we take the time to pass it down to, because they have a lot of ideas.
So many ideas.
They have a lot of ideas. You know, they all want to be rich.
Exactly.
You know, and they can be, though.
And they can be.
They can be.
I'm telling you, when I first saw something on online and it was saying how these kids was making these like Shopify stores just very quickly, just with their own brands and everything. Yeah. And they would get behind the marketing, advertising with any platform they was on. These kids bringing home 10 grand a month.
More than they mom.
More than they, exactly. It's like, how you get this lunch money? Well, you know, I got my own money.
Right, exactly. And so I just think they need to be cultivated.
True.
You know, more so in the things that we're learning now, you know, we need to teach them.
Oh, definitely.
And so if we have you know, different avenues. I know Louise Terry, she does the credit and you know, with the kids. And I think that's perfect.
Oh, it is.
Because they need to know about, you know, home ownership.
Yes.
And not just the traditional American way of buying a house.
Come on. Yeah.
You know, because there's other ways, tax sales and things like that. Crystal Johnson, she does that. But those are some of the things that, you know, I'm instilling in my son.
Okay.
That and I think we've instilled it so much because his dad is an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And that's so good. Yeah, he's in Chicago. But my son, you know, he think he ain't supposed to work for nobody.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
He like, well, you and my dad. I'm like, okay, but wait, honey.
What you gonna do?
Right. You know, your dad used to work at Sears, though. You don't try to throw that in there or whatever.
Exactly.
And
there
I
you
didn't
go,
have
right?
many jobs, you know.
Ain't
And so it's just that, you know, we have to create give them the information so they can be successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And not make the mistakes that we made. You know, I made a lot of them. So, you know, I look at my sons and I'm like, I have 3 sons actually. So, but it's that young one that, you know, I don't want to say he has the juice, but he's the one though. My youngest son.
He got the sauce.
He got it.
He got at least the tomato paste.
He had, you know what? He has now all of my sons, they like my oldest son is very smart.
Okay.
I mean, super duper intelligent.
Okay.
But it's the youngest one. I just see that millionaire status over
there. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
And so now that, you know, my other 2, they're gonna go out, they're gonna get, but that's the young one is like he's the one that needs to be cultivated more so because he's gonna do his own thing.
Okay.
He's going to do his own thing.
Yeah.
And so it's just a matter of just, you know, and with all the youth. So when you see one that you know is it, you have to instill that and get them in the right platforms and avenues and things so their mind can be, you know, developed to create a great community.
And that's true. Because that's what it's about, yo.
Yeah.
We have to, like you said, we have to really, truly stand behind those that we see the potential in to move further and go great. And we have to show them that it's there inside of them already.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times with kids, you know, when you go to school, they're minimized to just a few things while they're in school.
Right.
You know, so outside, it is our responsibility, whether it's with mentors or parents, you know, to really show them and say, look, man, if this is what you have a desire to do, it can truly be done.
Yeah.
It's not just a dream.
Yeah.
You have the ability and the skill set to turn your dream into reality.
Right. And what are you doing to work towards it?
Yes. Yep.
Because it ain't gonna come to you.
Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus.
I know they make it look easy.
They sure do, don't it?
But no. It's some work, some real work that's gonna have to come with your dream.
Definitely.
You know, so I think that's just something that the youth have to know, that those things can be achievable, but it's some work that has to be done.
Come on.
And as parents and as a community, I think that's what we have to show them that.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I love it, Joe. And I like how you said your dream, but it's your dream with his purpose.
Yeah.
Your dream with his purpose.
Absolutely.
That's right. Your dream with his purpose.
Because he gave you the dream.
Come on now.
He gave you the dream. So it's in you for a reason. And so what we going to do with that? You're right. It's his
That's
purpose.
it. There it is.
Yeah.
And question the kids, yo. You question him. You're questioning them, because the thing is, I think they don't have enough people questioning them either.
Oh.
You know, because when I mentor young girls on Saturdays.
Okay.
And when I mentor these young girls, they always want to go boom, 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 boom. They just want it right there in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment you ask them question of, it could be as simple as just how.
Yeah.
And then the response is, I don't know.
I don't know.
This is just what I want, but how?
Yeah.
So you got to shift their minds to go in different places, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So that way you can stir the pot up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Make it challenging a little bit.
Yeah, you have to.
Exactly.
These kids, and you know what? They've seen a lot.
Yes, they have.
And they've been through a lot.
Come on. And you know, a lot of parents, a lot of adults, we don't like to believe that about kids.
They have.
But they truly have. This generation, like we said earlier, they have so much more access to everything.
Everything.
Just information. We ain't talking about just the right information. They have access to the wrong information too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I remember I had this one kid in my home. Because like I told you, I used to foster teenagers. And I asked him, I'm like, when you have a choice to do right or wrong, what draws you to the wrong? Because he would choose wrong every time.
Every time.
And I'm like, you a good kid. Why did you choose wrong?
Yeah.
That is attracting you. Choose right. Do the right thing.
Come on.
Why are you doing the wrong thing? Because it's just so appealing to him, you know?
Ain't it?
And so I'm like, no, it's easier. And I remember telling him, it's easy. It would be easier for you to do the right thing.
Come on.
And so, and it's so funny. He calls me to this day.
He do. That's what I'm talking about.
He calls me to this day. You know, I had another girl in my home. Oh my God. Now because I have 3 sons and I would only foster boys.
Okay.
Because I don't really know how to deal with girls.
Okay.
Okay. So when I was transitioning out of foster care, I didn't know it at the time. I got girls.
Okay.
So I guess the Lord said, let me give you this quick little snippet of how to deal with these girls. Right. Oh my God. And so this one girl, I was so hard on her because she didn't understand who she was, you know, as a girl, as a female.
Okay. As a young woman. Yep.
As a young woman. And so, and I would tell her, you know, she would do a lot of things to gain attention from boys.
Yeah.
And I would be so hard on her. And I just would explain to her why she shouldn't do a thing, you know, or why she should do this versus that, and to honor herself and honor her body and, you know, the things that she wants. She has to work towards it. And I'm not being hard on you because I'm just being me. I'm trying to instill these things in you,
there
right?
You go. Definitely.
For your benefit, not mine. You know,
come on,
I'm living my life. I'm grown. I do what I can do.
You getting yours.
Right. So I'm trying to, you know, put something in here for you and in your heart.
Definitely.
And it's so funny that so she was in care and she ended up going back home to her grandmother.
Okay.
And it was several siblings. She was the only girl, the only one that's still with her grandmother to this day. Her grandmother couldn't handle anyone. Wow. Because I told her, you know, I taught her how to pray. If it's something, ask God.
Come on.
And then, but not only ask him, you got to be willing to do the work. So if you get back to your grandma's house, so you can stay there.
Come on.
And I said, you may not like Miss Kim right now, but you're going to remember these words. You
better let them know.
I let her know. And I was just like, wow, she's still there with her grandmother. And I'm out of everybody else, you know? And so, you know, we just have to instill those things in our youth. They listening.
And they do. And you know what? When we think they're not listening, that's actually when they are listening the most. They are listening the most. They are listening the most.
Especially when you rocking truth.
Ain't it? Come on, let's do the plug for Rock Truth again. Come on. Yeah. Mary is here in spirit, y'all. Because when you rocking truth, I'm telling you, it's Rock Truth or nothing at all. Ain't that what she said?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be in love with the truth. That's what
come on.
6 Lack said his song. I love rap, but
hey.
He said, I'm in love with the truth.
In love with the truth.
You have to be in love with it. It hurts a little bit.
It do.
You know, because even to look at yourself in the mirror as a youth, as a grown person, that truth, you got to be able to look at it. You got to
be able to look at it.
And accept it and say, okay, and pick apart what you want and what needs to stay and what needs to go.
Say that again, because I feel that is very key. Say that, pick apart what they need to do again.
Pick apart what needs to stay.
Come on.
And what needs to go.
Come on.
Or maybe grow, as Mary was saying.
And grow. Or grow.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, that's what it is, yo. That acceptance, I always say it all the time when I'm talking to people. Acceptance is so key
It's key.
to all of this, because without that, you continue in the ways of old, and you don't want to accept what God is trying to give you a fresh.
That's true. Yeah. But you know what? And it's so funny because we're talking about youth, but it starts with them.
It does.
So whatever we
Definitely.
as grown people
Come on.
is still in the youth, or whatever they see, that's what they're gonna mimic.
Yes. And that's a tough burden to bear at times, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. Because you know, I had my mom lives with me now. She got sick right after my dad died.
Okay.
So, you know, but anyway, I realized that some of my ways is, you know, it's because of my mom.
I hear you.
And I had to tell her in love, though.
In love.
In
exactly.
love,
That's right.
You know, and so then I began to just think about there's a memory that we have inside of us that, you know, you could just go every day and you be in a household and you may say, I'm not going to do that. Because maybe you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
So that's not something for me. But the memory of living in that situation in your adulthood, you will find yourself doing those things that you really don't want to do. But it's a memory that you have.
That's it.
That you don't even know that you have.
Exactly. You don't even know. It's just coming out because it's suppressed. It's back there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as those little moments come up, it's a trigger for you.
It's a trigger.
And then boom, it comes to the light.
But as parents, and if in our community as well. So if we create different memories, good memories.
I like that. Yes,
memories.
Godly memories.
Godly memories.
Come on.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
How to pray.
That's
you know, to know where your help really comes from. So if those things are instilled in our youth and they're shown that.
Come on. Trying to tell you.
They can't go wrong.
Girl, you ain't lying.
Yeah,
you ain't lying.
Wrong. So I think, you know, even in the youth, we got to bring it back to God.
Give me some.
We got to bring it back.
Yeah.
And not just in talk, but in deeds too.
Come on.
You know, this morning my son, he came around, he wanted to give somebody a cage. And I'm like, boy, that's brand new. And he was like, well, Mom, we got, he was like, this old. I said, well, son, it's not old if it's new in a box.
Come on.
But he has that giving spirit.
Yes.
Because I give all the time. And so, but I had to tell, now see, because you can give out of ignorance too, though. You got to use some wisdom when you give.
I'm trying to tell you, ain't it?
You can't just give. True. You get what I'm saying?
Come on, that's right.
But you have to use wisdom.
You do.
You know? And so I told him, I said, well, we have if somebody needs a cage, that's fine. We have give them the old one, unless he's going to buy the new one.
Come on. There it is.
We can give him one.
Exactly.
Because if he don't get it from us, he got to go to the store and buy one.
Exactly.
So teaching him how to give in wisdom, though.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
Because sometimes you give things away to people that, you know,
they don't need that thing at all.
They don't.
Or what they're going to do is they're not going to be a good steward over that. So when you check over them, you say, oh, well, how's everything going? Well, you know, I kind of sat that to the side. Oh, well, I thought you were serious, brother. I thought you were serious.
Right. Exactly. You know? So just little things like that. But that's the memory that he has of his mom just giving stuff away.
Okay. Definitely. Now, real quick, good girl, listen, we like to run time here. We move quick. We got 2 more minutes, but we can still stay on the live if you would like to talk for a few more minutes. But
it is church time, though.
It is church. Okay, you got to go to church. All right, people. So look here. Let me see how I can do. See, I'm not married. I don't run this thing, but it's okay. Let me find her thing.
Well, you said her spirit's still here, so it's going.
I know, right? It's download, Jesus.
Download. That's right.
Bring it to me. We got to find it. But you have any final thoughts?
No, not really. Just that I love RockTrue.
Okay.
I love Rockin' True.
There it is.
And so I'm glad to meet you. This is our first time that we met.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a pleasure. And I hope we could do some things together in the community.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
We're going to definitely talk after.
Yeah.
So remember, people, this is RockTruthRadio with Mary SelenaKay on oh, Jesus. See, I don't do her thing. Download it, baby. Just download it into me, Jesus. This is RockTruthRadio with Mary SelenaKay, and I'm the co-host, Life Coach Jeff Relaford, and we have our guest, Kim, here.
Yes.
And we will be out. So remember, rock truth, baby, or nothing at all. Now, once I cue this music, let's cue it. Let's see if we got it.
Of discussion, tell me what's your view, and let's talk about it. We gon' rock the truth, or absolutely nothing. Rock true conversations fuel the absolutely nothing. It's us, it's you. You rock the truth. Rock the truth. Or absolutely nothing. Rock true. Conversations fuel the mind. They current and they right on time. Or absolutely nothing. It's us, it's you. You rock the truth.